Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
Episode 75.
70 Fish. As always, I'm Big Kas.
And I'm that guy, PM.
And we're here again.
Yeah.
How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off with a couple with one RP that I know of. Man, that guy Aaron Carter died, man.
Yeah, it's 34.
34, they say he drowned in his tub.
His tub?
He drowned in his bathtub.
Was he drugged?
They haven't got to that point yet. They just found him drowned in the tub. Probably was, he was an addict of sorts.
Yeah.
And had been one for a while. So,
that's crazy.
rest in peace, Aaron Carter, man. Another child star fell to the wayside.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said he is. Yep. So he drowned in his tub. I was making sure that I didn't forget that. Didn't get that wrong.
Nah, I got you.
Yep. That's what happened. Drowned in his motherfucking tub.
That shit's crazy.
Rest easy, Aaron
Yeah,
Carter.
that's easy. I didn't know it was in a tub.
Yeah.
Shit.
Where was I headed? You you see them? The Kanye can't sell that White Lives Matter shit.
Yeah, because it's,
Two niggas bought it.
yeah, let's say, yeah, because it's copyrighted.
Yeah, two black men bought it. They radio hosts of some sort. Two black radio hosts, Ramus Ja and Quentin Ward, already trademarked the phrase to make sure he couldn't profit from it.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's very smart, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they said actually it was anonymously gifted to them. Somebody bought it and gave it to them.
Huh.
And was like, look, y'all take this. Because they real militant, like
Okay. I
pro
never heard
black.
of them.
Yeah, pro black, whatever radio host they got, but
Where they out of?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Just say somebody gifted to them so that the trademark couldn't fall into the wrong hands via Kanye West.
Shit. Somebody then tattooed it on their arm.
Well, they need to sue him. Just sue that motherfucker. He sue his goddamn pants off.
I can't remember his name, but I seen it a whole lot of times when I was scouring through articles. I'm like, I don't really want to talk about that.
Sue that nigga pants off for copyright infringement. That's what they need to do. But yeah, Kanye can't sell that motherfucker. They told that nigga they'd sell it back to him for $6 billion, some crazy shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
$6 billion.
You know how a motherfucker tell you sell something and you give him a number that is not possible, just not even feasible. That's what them niggas did.
They did an Austin Powers on them. Even they kept driving up the price. Shit, I got an update actually.
Oh, I got a couple updates myself. What you got up
You
there?
probably got one of the same ones. We talked about her. It was part of. It was in the fecal section, but it was like a who's the fecal in his perception. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Chick that stabbed dude. That was
I didn't even write it down. Yeah, she went on the run.
Yeah,
They found her.
Oh, they found her. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
They found her today. She was on the run for like 3 days.
That's cool. I'm glad they got her, but that's fucked up. She fucked herself up.
Yeah.
Because now she got to do 20 years. Well, that's the max on it, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it carries. You know what I mean? Since she ran away. But I don't like the fact that they know what traumatizing shit happened to her.
Yeah.
And they still sticking with it.
Yeah, they bogus as fuck for that, man. When I saw that, I got mad again because I remember when we initially talked about it, and I'm like, man, that's bogus as fuck. And it's super bogus. But yeah, I saw it today when they caught her. They caught up with her. She was on the run for like 3 days.
They said if she had successfully completed 5 years closely supervised probation, her sentence would have been expunged.
And she ran.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm glad they got her.
God damn.
So she still got to pay that 150,000.
$150,000 group to the family
Yeah.
of the rapist nigga, trafficker.
But look, check this out though. So she just said fuck you to all the people that donated to her because it says a GoFundMe campaign raised over 560,000 to cover the restitution and pay for her other needs.
Oh wow.
So you just turned down a bag and a less sentence.
She's tripping.
What does expunge mean? They
Expunge means it's gone.
All the charges.
Yeah, it's gone off the record.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like it didn't happen.
Wow.
She doesn't have to even tell, like, she go get a job or something. She didn't got to tell nobody about it.
Well, now she do.
Nah, that's over, huh?
That is OV.
God damn it. God damn it, baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl.
Sad day.
Sad, sad day. T-Rexy. Somebody didn't turn their phone on silent.
There's a quarter in the jar.
Well, you know what that text just reminded me of?
What's that?
It's midnight.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. It's my birthday, you guys. Ooh. Burr, 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 burr. Cheers to me. Yeah. So, Chi-Town man is charged after being accused of handing out marijuana gummies on Halloween. Says because he ran out of regular candy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Parents began calling the police Halloween night when there was an odd odor coming from their kids' candy bags. Parents said it smelled like marijuana. Gerard Phelan, 25, was arrested and charged with 5 counts of child endangerment. Phelan allegedly told investigators that he ran out of candy and had some little baggies and put some of his gummies in there and started passing them out.
How dumb can you be? How dumb can you be?
Dumb enough for that to be that nigga's Halloween costume. Look at the shirt.
That shirt, this is costume.
A shirt, this is costume.
Hey. He's
Yeah,
25.
25, man.
Making gummies, getting his money, and you just fucked it up by passing out your gummies on Halloween.
Yep.
Hey. That's what motherfuckers do today.
Yeah. Tripping.
Everybody's tripping.
Everybody tripping.
Because I got the prosecutor says that an EMT stole patient's credit card to buy pizza, wings, and champagne.
Okay.
This is New York. A New York EMT is accused of stealing a debit card from a patient's purse while he was on the call, then using the card to buy food and alcohol. The Queens District Attorney, Melinda Katz, she announced charges against Robert Marshall in the news release, saying Marshall was indicted and arraigned on a number of charges, including forgery, falsifying business records, criminal possession of stolen property, and identity theft. Marshall was working for the fire department of New York as an emergency medical responder. So this happened August 8th.
Wow.
My goodness. When he transported a 79-year-old patient who later reported she was missing a red debit card from the wallet in her purse.
Where my debit's at? My ATM's card.
From a surveillance from a liquor store shows him in Queens allegedly the defendant on using the red debit card to buy bottles of Moet champagne.
This nigga said we about to have a party.
And he used the same debit card to purchase at a pizzeria, a Buffalo Wild Wings, and a grocery store and a laundromat. Okay, maybe just snacks at the laundromat or some pop or something. I don't get it.
This nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga here. Okay.
Uh, he says it says Marshall faces up to 7 years in prison if he's convicted.
Okay. I got a, I got another a dummy of the day type situation. Tyson's chicken. You got that?
Go ahead.
Tyson's food. Tyson's food chief financial officer was arrested after he fell asleep in the wrong home.
Yeah.
But this is the crazy part. You see what his last name is?
Tyson.
He's the grandson.
He's the grandson or the son.
He's the.
I think his pops does something. Hold on. Let me get to that one. I didn't think he came across that.
He's the great grandson of the founder.
Yeah, okay.
He's the great grandson of the original Tyson nigga.
Yeah, because his dad does something. He's like
his
part
dad's
of
in
the
company.
board.
Yeah.
And shit, but he's the chief financial officer.
Financial officer. Say, John R. Tyson, the chief financial officer for Tyson's Food, was arrested over the weekend after he allegedly wandered into the wrong home and fell asleep in a bedroom. This nigga thought he was at the crib. Reported Fayetteville, Arkansas. John was booked into the Washington County Jail at 2:23 a.m. According to the police reports. Tyson, the great-grandson of the founder of the meat processing company, was charged with public intoxication and criminal trespass.
Hey, this one says, this came from what the woman said. It said the woman told responders that she thought Tyson may have entered the home through the front door, which she remembered was left unlocked. So she living in Canada, first of all. Leaving doors unlocked. But, that's how nice the neighborhood is, I guess. It says when police arrived on the scene, they found Tyson in the back room with clothes at the foot of the bed.
My nigga thought he was home.
Yeah.
He went and got comfy.
They identified him through his driver's license.
Hey, on some real shit, like on some drunk shit, I like to drink. So I know how them nights get, right? Nigga, to think that you managed to get home, get comfortably in your bed, and then be woken up by law enforcement.
That's some crazy shit.
Ooh.
That's a Wolf of Wall Street dream right there.
Nigga, you were talking about, huh? Me?
Right. And he probably took an Uber there. And motherfucker was like, you here?
Yeah.
Because he drunk enough to put the location in.
He probably put it in the wrong location or got dropped off. Like I remember one time, I've told this story. I think I've told the story on here before.
What happened?
My niece, the one that's been on here a couple, not the loud one, the Imani,
Okay.
my niece. One night, she calls me, so drunk. Can I need to get I need your address because I'm gonna catch an Uber to your house. I said okay. She said I'm really drunk. I just want to come lay on the couch. Like, okay, cool. Give her the address. I'm like laying down, so I go to sleep, and I realize that I go and lock the door. I come out to like use the bathroom, or something. I realize she's not here.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I hope she figures something out. So then my phone rings because it was like 2 hours since the first time I talked to her, and she was in like Broad Ripple, so there's no way that it should have been
that long.
So the phone rings, and she's like, I'm still at this party, I think, or maybe I got picked up by the Uber, or I don't know. Like I need you to come get me. I said, well, send me the location. So I get up, I get my shit together. I'm walking out to the car. You hit the motherfuckers in the location. You tap it and Maps opens up, and so I tap it and Maps opens up, and this motherfucker says Siri goes walking directions. So I said, what? So I shut my car door and I looked, and I just yelled her name, and all I hear is her go, Uncle Brian. This nigga's on the neighbor's porch. The Uber had dropped her off next door, and she's so goddamn drunk. She just sitting on the neighbor's porch.
I think I'm at this party. I don't know.
Let's get your stupid ass over here. She said, I'm so cold. Nigga, it was cold out.
Oh,
it was so cold. She was sitting on the neighbor's porch for 2 hours. Yes, you're cold. At least an hour and a half. Because she called me and got the location. She called me and got the address 2 hours before she called me back the second time.
That's hilarious.
Because I sent her the address and I cashed after some money
Right.
for the Uber. She's like, I got cash, but I need money on my card for the Uber. I can give it back to you. Whatever. How much do you need? This motherfucker. She's Uncle Brian. This motherfucker sitting next. I said, you fucking idiot. That's probably what he did. If their door would have been unlocked, she'd have been in their house.
Probably. That's crazy though.
Because I told her the door was unlocked. I bet she tried to jiggle their motherfucking door handle and
Yeah.
it didn't work out and she just set the fuck down.
They can recognize where she was at.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
That happens.
Nah, I've been there before.
I have when I was a kid.
I woke up. I remember one time. Well, me and her ain't married no more. It was my first ex-wife. She don't even watch this shit, so I'm all right. She went out of town. And all I remember is, like, at that point in time, she had micro braids, right? I go out, I get loaded, I get hammered. I wake up in the morning, and I look over and see micro braids. I say, oh, baby must have came back. Then I looked around. I said, this is not my house. Then I looked at the girl. I said, I don't even know her.
But she just chilling?
I had picked her. We had met somewhere, and I had went back, and I'm assuming did the deed. It seemed like that. There was a rubber on the floor, and nigga, I jumped up. I said, "Oh my, who the fuck are you?" Bro, I walked out to my car, and this is before GPS and shit. This is still like MapQuest days.
Yeah.
This was like the smartphones were, the first smartphone didn't come out till like 2007, 2008.
Right.
This is like 5 or 6. So this was like Sidekick days.
Okay.
And a Sidekick wasn't nothing but that motherfucker was a
Souped up
calculator.
pager.
Yeah.
Souped up two-way.
You had internet access, but it was like terrible AOL.
Horrible.
Nigga, if you ever tried to use GPS on the Sidekick, nigga, it was gonna be a rough day for you. And nigga, I came out that motherfucker and got in my car and took a couple turns and realized, nigga, I was in Hallville.
Wow.
I said, what the fuck? Man.
When did this happen?
To the point where I don't even, if I saw that lady today, I wouldn't know who she was. I ain't even took a good look at her face. I just knew she wasn't the motherfucker I was supposed to be laid next to. I don't remember any of the evening. Any of the evening, nigga.
That's crazy.
I'm glad those days are beyond me. But
I've never had a blackout moment.
oh shit, nigga. One time, well, we talked about it on there. I used to do hard drugs. So nigga, it's been times I woke up in jail.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Listen, nigga, and this is the funniest part about that story. I know we getting off subject and we just talking. It's my
you
birthday.
good.
I do what I want, niggas. We
Yeah, you got to celebrate.
But we went, and then the wildest part about it was we was partying to celebrate Che coming home from jail.
Okay.
He came home from the joint or something like that, but he'd been gone for a while. He came home. We go out, we party. This is during the time I'm taking Xanny bars. And them motherfuckers are notoriously known as erasers. But they will wipe your shit clean. Bro, all I remember was I kept coming to in different clubs. Different clubs. We got put out of Pure Passion East because we was laughing and joking, and Che hopped up on the stage and started dancing, and I started throwing money at him, and they put us out. They wouldn't let us into another club because I was digging in my pocket for somebody, and my pants fell down, and I couldn't pick them up. This is back with the super baggy clothes.
Yeah.
Nigga, but the whole time, it's this nigga from out here named Cool C. Every place we went, I saw Cool C. And for some odd reason, that was like the only thing I remember. Like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, man, y'all are tripping, bro. Like, I'm like, man, you found us. He's like, nah, I'm just hopping clothes, bro. So fast forward, I kind of come to, and I realize I'm in the processing center. I said, oh shit. And I look next to me, and guess who's there?
Who?
Cool C. I done bumped into this nigga in every club. I said, what's up, bro? He said, shit, jail. I said, we get locked up together? He was like, nah, you was here when I got here. He was like, that's how it's been all night, nigga, everywhere I went. You was there. He said, you been there asleep. He said, I tried to wake you up. He said, nigga, you been asleep. He said, they been calling your name.
Damn.
Like, I go up to the thing, like, y'all call my name? And the lady's like, yeah, we've been looking for you, but just figured you'd get to us whenever you woke up. I said, no, I didn't escape.
Yeah.
And motherfucker read off them charges. I said, who did all that? She said, apparently you. I said, well, goddamn. I had fought the police. I had resisted. I had been tased twice.
And you didn't remember none of the shit?
No. Like, when I got out, me, I was talking to the niggas I was with, and I started piecing shit together. You know, like, you'll have a small piece of the night, and then the motherfucker like, yeah, and I was like, I do remember that. And then Jay was like, yeah, nigga, we pulled up at the house. And I lived like 4 houses down from Shay at the time. He's like, you pulled up, dropped me off at the house. I said, you going home? You said, no, nigga, I'm out of here. It drove off. He said, next thing I know, these motherfuckers told me you was locked up the next day. He said, nigga, you was home. You was 4 houses down the street. So tragic. I woke up at a party in Vincennes one time. Like, and not even woke up, like just came to.
Damn.
I'll never forget, my cousin George was in there. Came to, and I saw him, he saw me, he was like, cuz. He said, I said, did I come here with you? He said, no, you drove. He said, I see your Chevy out there. I was looking for you. I see it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I said, I patted my pocket, I had my keys. I had money, and my car was out in the nigga Vincennes University, man. I had drove all the way up there and parked and went in a party. And this is all before GPS, bro.
Yeah. But you had to know the way.
And I don't think I had ever. And I don't remember going to Vincennes before that. Maybe I followed somebody. Maybe.
Probably.
I don't, bro.
That's usually the case. Somebody know the way.
I done woke up many a times.
I've never had that happen. Like I said, unless I was a kid and I fell asleep and, somebody move you. And you like, how the fuck you get
Oh,
in?
man, that's the worst.
Or how the fuck I get home?
That's what somebody said. They said, why do you think babies is always so cranky? So did you imagine every time you go to sleep, you in a different goddamn spot when you wake up?
Hell yeah.
Mad the mother, you just in this goddamn pumpkin seat getting dragged all around.
Wake up in the car, we moving.
Oh,
Wake up
man.
at church. Motherfuckers hollering at you, trying to kiss you and pinch you.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't think it's break time, brother.
Yeah, shit. I'm having a good time.
Take a motherfucking break, man.
Hell yeah.
Having a good time, too. My goddamn hip hurt because I'm old. It's my birthday. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the lawsuit segment of the pod, apparently.
What's that?
Well, first of all, KRS-One is suing Kanye West
For what?
for using his music without permission, without paying him.
Oh.
Apparently, Kanye West wanted to use the beat from South Bronx. South Bronx.
Okay.
Said when Kanye didn't like what KRS was charging him for the sample, he shut down discussions and allegedly used the South Bronx beat anyways, without permission or clearance.
No, it's because he's a genius.
Yeah, it's because he's a fucking genius, of course. But yeah, he used it without permission or clearance.
So now it's about to cost more.
And apparently, that's KRS owns it. It's not a
It's not one of the
record label situations.
Right.
Like he had to do business with KRS-One, and KRS-One wanted what he wanted for his beat.
So now he's gonna have to pay more.
And now he's gonna have to pay more.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
He wanted to give KRS-One more money. He said, you know what?
I'm just gonna get your money the long way, but you're gonna get more.
You want to get more
Because you're a legend.
Yeah.
I'm sick of that nigga Kanye. I'm sure they had to bring him up. Vogue is suing Drake and 21 Savage.
Yes, sir.
Man, Vogue can eat a dick. I get it. But did you see the promo that they did?
Nah, you know I didn't see it.
Listen, bro. It was the most ingenious. Drake's a fucking genius.
Uh-huh.
The niggas spoofed everything from the studio like they was running around on a promo run for the album.
Okay.
They did a fake Howard Stern interview. Like just enough for a it's Howard Stern was there.
Oh, with the real Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Okay.
just enough for a snippet to use like on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like interview coming. They did a fake Vogue magazine. They did a fake this, a fake that. Like everything that you
So
would.
it's satire. So some shit that a Saturday Night Live would do, but they just going to attack Drake.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. You know how I feel about the guy, but on that type of shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
He's actually funny.
Yeah, no, he's hilarious. The whole little promo run out was hilarious. And the funniest part about it was, 21 Savage is more serious.
Yeah.
So Drake has 21 Savage just being 21 Savage. And Drake is like guiding it with like funny satire shit, but 21 Savage is just being him.
Yeah.
And nigga, so when you looking at this shit, you like, man, is this a joke or is this niggas? Oh, I don't know. Like, it's fucking great.
All right.
It's fucking great.
But Vogue suing him for
Vogue
$4 million.
for $4 million.
Copyright damages or some shit.
Shit, which is a drop in the bucket because them niggas, they said they on schedule to do like 400,000 copies,
Oh.
which in today's day and age is astronomical.
Yeah.
Because it's all done through streams.
Right.
And like 1 million streams equals like one album sale or some shit like that. Or some crazy fucking number like that. And they're on schedule to do like 400,000 copies first week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So if I gotta give you motherfuckers $4 million, which I won't, we'll settle out of court for some shit or something. I'll just make my label eat that.
True. But hey,
I make my label deal with y'all.
that's their world. I don't.
Yeah, I make my label deal with y'all. But yeah, they suing. KRS suing Kanye. Vogue suing Drake and 21. And from the look at Drake's and 21's Instagram, them niggas give two flying fucks. Them niggas is having the time of their life right now.
I wouldn't trip off that little shit.
Yeah, them niggas is having the time of their life.
They not gonna go
right
after
now.
anybody else that made fun of Vogue.
Yeah.
Fuck them on that. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, they legit just like I said, they did a whole fake promo rollout, man. The shit was, they did that shit from the, like they even like had a picture like they was gonna be doing an interview on one of the podcasts I watched, the Rory and Maul podcast. They was like sitting on the couch with Rory and Maul. I was like, oh shit, it was all fake. And they did that shit behind green screen.
That's what's up.
Some motherfucker where, yeah, they did a whole, yeah, they did a fake SNL, like they was gonna be on Saturday Night Live, and they had Michael B. Jordan introducing them, and they do like a small performance, but it's not Saturday Night Live. Nigga, they like, yeah, they come out on the stage and everything, bro, but they didn't do any of it. Like,
Hey,
like they just went over there and did this shit.
maybe they just probably wanted permission. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
That's
they
probably
just,
what it is. They felt left out.
Yep.
They felt left out.
That's the interview with Howard Stern. It's fake, just long enough for a clip.
That's like on.
Oh, that's the other thing they did. They did a fake NPR Tiny Desk.
That's code.
That's yeah, nigga. The shit was genius, nigga.
But that's just like on Roman and Family. So, you know, they getting a lot bigger following now. Motherfucker sent them in this picture of a billboard or something like that, and it had all the family on there except for Big Mike.
Oh wow.
And he said, where am I at? Oh, I ain't good enough to be on the billboard? And you know what I'm saying? He just started going off about that shit. They had a whole 10 minutes rant of him going the fuck off.
Mad the motherfucker. Mad the motherfucker. I can't be on the goddamn billboard. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. My kids are texting me happy birthday. I can ignore everybody else's texts till the pod's over, but I can't.
I know you good. I got you on
Can't
this
ignore
one.
my babies.
Shit, I got I don't know where this is from no more. I didn't even write it down. I forgot it was even in here. A man knocks himself out trying to flee store with luxury with luxury stolen goods.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, Washington.
It's a Louis Vuitton store, if I'm mistaken. I saw the video.
Yeah, you're right. It is a Louis Vuitton. I just seen it. A Washington man was caught on video running into a plate glass window as he attempted to get away with luxury stolen goods, knocking himself unconscious. The robbery happened in broad daylight at a Louis Vuitton store in Bellevue, Como? Whatever that is. Bellevue Como News reported. Oh. So whatever, Bellevue, Washington. He's 17 years old. He grabbed handbags worth of $18,000 of displays and tried to dart out of the door.
It ran and knocked himself the fuck out. Bro, he flatlined himself.
Into a plate glass window.
Flatlined himself, bro.
He didn't break the glass, though?
No. Boom! Nigga, he just flatlined himself, bro.
That's crazy. So, they say that he's part of a retail crime theft ring. It must be the Foot Clan. Because, you know, they stole, like, electronics and jewelry and shit. They didn't really go around fucking up shit.
Yep.
It says more than 50 repeat offenders have been arrested in Bellevue for retail robbery and shoplifting, as the county has charged 59 organized retail theft cases so far this year. That's fucked up.
Hey, was getting to it, but he did not.
He didn't make it out.
No.
He didn't make it out. I know his adrenaline was pumping.
He hit that motherfucker. Hey, I seen the video, bro. He hit that motherfucker so hard. Boom! The purses went this way. Oh man, I forgot to put that shit in my notes.
And nobody tried to stop him or nothing?
He did not make it far.
I'm just saying, like, nobody was on him?
No.
Damn.
He grabbed, turned around, took off.
I bet he feels stupid when
Ran
he
right
sees
into
this
that
footage.
motherfucker. Bow!
Do they play the footage in court? Will they play it?
Of course they gonna play it in court.
Oh, that's gonna be so fucking
Ain't
hilarious.
no doubt about it. The only way they wouldn't play it in court is if he
And I'm just asking because he's a minor.
if he takes a plea.
Okay.
If he takes a plea, they won't play it in court. But if he goes to any type of trial situation, if he goes to any type of trial situation, nigga, it's gonna be ugly for him.
That's funny though.
Yeah, nah, it's all bad, but it's all funny.
You ran into that motherfucker. Huh?
It's all bad, but it's all good. I got one for you, man. This is an unofficial my dummy of the week.
All right.
Cleveland man arrested for allegedly trying to hire someone to kill his son for $5,000.
His son?
Yeah. But this is the crazy part. Investigators said an employee of a business called the police to report a suspicious email. The employee told the police a man talked about putting a $5,000 hit on someone, leading the police to believe this was a murder for hire plot.
Right.
Police said that they discovered the man had dialed an incorrect number while leaving the incriminating message. He was trying to leave the hitman a message and left it on a random ass telephone number. Police had discovered the man had dialed an incorrect number while leaving the message. Desmond Ramsey, 58 years old, admitted he had gotten into an argument with his son recently and had made the call after getting drunk and decided he wanted to pay $5 to get his son whacked.
That's fucked up.
This nigga tried to call the hitter.
On his son.
This nigga tried to call the hitter. They get dialed the wrong number.
He wasn't even that well connected.
This nigga tried to call the hitter and dialed the wrong number, nigga. This nigga typed in the wrong shit.
He was drunk. And this motherfucker was just chilling at work.
Like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
I don't think I would have told.
Nah, me either.
I just been like, somebody's on one today.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good day. I'd have blocked that number and everything.
Tripping.
He got caught up trying to kill his mom, his own brother's
son.
Fuck. It's hard to say.
Yeah, his son. Tried to murder his own son.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. All motherfucking bad, bro. All motherfucking bad. I got an update on one of the stories we talked about here.
Oh, cool. Which one?
Them cops that let that girl get ran over by hit by that train. You remember that?
Yeah, I just seen a new article about that.
Yep.
They just got charged, huh?
Yep. 2 police officers in Colorado charged after train hit patrol car with handcuffed woman inside.
Yeah.
Officer Jordan Stuckey was charged with attempted manslaughter, second-degree assault, and reckless endangerment. Officer Pablo Varquez was charged with 5 counts of reckless endangerment, as well as obstructing a highway, careless driving, parking where prohibited. Sheakley and blah, 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 both responded to a report claiming the woman, had allegedly pointed a gun at someone in a road rage-related incident. They're pursuing the subject when Yarny Rios Gonzalez, when she pulled over near the train tracks, the cop parked his vehicle on the train tracks as he pointed a weapon at Rios and proceeded to handcuff her. They put her in the back of the police vehicle. She and Varquez searched the car for weapons. Body cam footage captures a 15-second delay between the train horn sounding and the officer reacting. Neither officer attempted to remove Miss Rios Gonzalez from the vehicle despite her severe head injuries. Rios Gonzalez, she lived.
Oh, cool.
Rios Gonzalez also faces felony menacing charges from the suspected road rage incident. So she lived.
Man, all that shit should be dropped.
Facts.
She faced enough.
She has faced a fucking enough, bro.
She got hit by a train and survived.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna be right for her.
Nah, it's gonna be a long while for shit right.
And she better get some money out of that shit too, cause what dumbass cop parks on the track?
He parked that motherfucker right on the track too.
But then, I mean, you got a little while before the train gets there. But you know how you can see it coming so close. Like, even though you're searching the car, you could hear it. They're right there. That's some bullshit. Yeah, they did that shit on purpose.
So I'm glad them niggas is going to somebody's goddamn jail.
Hell yeah, spending the night.
Yeah.
Spend some months, some
spend
years.
Some time, yeah.
So they wasn't. They just couldn't. They wasn't quick enough to resign and all that shit. Huh?
Yeah, I guess not.
They held their ass accountable.
Yeah.
Where you say this at? Colorado?
Yeah, Colorado.
Oh yeah. So yeah, they gonna be real big after that. I can't remember the kid's name. McLean. I don't remember his last name. The little boy that had autism. And motherfucking cops. Well, not the cops, the EMT hit him with that solution, whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Yeah, they gonna be on their asses now.
Yep, I remember that. Twitter, through Elon Musk's findings, discovered that Twitter staff were selling verified blue checks for up to $15,000.
Ooh.
And unauthorized private transactions. And in some cases, staffs were rejecting legitimate applications for verification and then privately offering to approve accounts for money.
What?
Like motherfuckers had the credentials to be verified, they was rejecting the shit, then reaching out to them.
To say you need to pay.
If you want it, you need to pay.
That's fucked up. And probably a whole bunch of motherfuckers paid because they want it.
I wonder, because you know a lot. You know what
15 bands ain't nothing to a motherfucker that keep getting it.
I'm saying this social media climate, man, that verified shit really matters.
That's something, yeah. Shit,
especially when you trying to do business and network.
Yeah.
Because if I'm verified and I reach out to I don't know, a fucking Wayne or Drake or somebody, like they know I'm not a
bullshitter. They know you on some business.
They know I'm not a troll account too.
Right. Who got a song called Blue Check? ASAP Ferg.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a song called Blue Check.
They know I'm who I am, who I say I am.
Right.
And you know, there's a lot of times, you know, it's so many fake accounts.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
Fake Bruno Mars and shit. They know women. Well, money.
Remember the D Nice, the DJ.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was faking his account and convincing motherfuckers to leave their whole family. A woman showed up at his goddamn in his apartment, well, in his condo building. The goddamn doorman called him talking about, you got somebody down here. He go down there's a woman and her kids. Talking about I finally did it. I'm ready to be with you. He like, I have not been talking to you, man.
Imagine when he seen that all them DMs.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause she showed him. And he like, nigga, that's not me.
And that ain't even my email.
Yeah. That ain't my email or none of that shit. So yeah, they acting a donkey. They was acting a donkey at Twitter.
That's fucked up.
They was acting a donkey at Twitter. You got any more currents?
Nah, not that I want to talk about.
Okay. Well, you know what time it is.
Florida man.
It's time to roll into them floaters.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
Florida mans.
I got the Florida Home QC.
Oh.
Quality control.
Okay.
It says Florida man would break into vacation homes while people were sleeping. He's the bold one.
Yeah.
He does his job. He takes his job very seriously.
Very seriously.
A man is accused of breaking into rental homes in Florida and stealing money as the vacationers were inside sleeping. This is from the Osceola County Sheriff Office. Marcos Lopez. It says the suspect, Corian Rodman Jones Bentley.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I had to look at it for a second.
Shit.
I'm going to say that again. Corian Rodman Jones Bentley.
That's a hell of a goddamn name.
With Jones Bentley hyphenated.
Jesus Christ. Corian Rodman
Jones Bentley.
So is that his middle name or you got two first names?
Rodman is his middle name.
You want to know something funny before you go into that?
What? That comedian is funny.
3 of my kids, Rodman.
Yeah.
3 of my kids have, I got a hyphenated last name.
Yeah.
3 of my kids got double middle names and the hyphenated last name.
That's what's
First, 2 middles, 2 lasts.
My son has 2 middle names. Yeah.
But you ain't got 2 last names, too.
Nah, he don't got 2 last names.
Yeah,
You got one.
He just got 5 names, and they all long, too. That shit ain't fitting on nobody's paper. But go ahead.
You messed him up for doing SAT.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's a hyphen unless they must have added it in there.
Nah, it's never a hyphen.
It says he was arrested. Oh my God. He was arrested 10 times in 2010 after allegedly breaking into people's homes. He was jailed and then allegedly started breaking into homes again after he was released in 2022. It said they began to conduct surveillance after seeing the burglary trend again. It says they conducted surveillance on Stick Street, Reunion, and Oasis Clubs, or whatever down there. It says Jones Bentley parked his vehicle in a dark spot along the street and then walked toward an area of vacation rental homes where he would enter them through a backyard screen porch as the people inside were presumably sleeping.
God damn,
There's
Chuck.
another case. A homeowner caught Jones Bentley in his house near a child's bedroom. The suspect allegedly battered the homeowner
Damn.
before running out the house. I mean, because
Yeah, you catch a motherfucker in your shit.
Yeah, it's over.
It's about to go down.
he had to beat that ass. It says Jones Bentley was eventually arrested and faces several charges, including burglary, battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, violation of probation, and loitering and prowling. He's also issued a parking ticket. I don't know why they had to add that, but they did.
They just would list all his charges.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Mine is somewhat of an update. You remember when Terrell Owens got into that back and forth with that Karen?
Oh yeah. What's up with that?
All right. Florida Karen involved in incidents months ago with Terrell Owens has been charged for lying on T.O. to the police.
That's good.
Yes. Caitlin Davis, 38, is charged with providing false information to cops after claiming Owens tried to run her off the road as she biked through their Deerfield Beach gated community. An incident report states that she told the police that Owens was speeding around the area and had run a stop sign. She claimed that he exited his car and began harassing her, and after she confronted him for his alleged reckless driving. But cops said surveillance footage showed and other evidence didn't back up her claims and triggered charges 3 months after the incident.
That bitch was crying and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
And in the video, Terrell Owens was like, man, I was going to my mailbox. Yeah. He was like, bro, I didn't even have the card, like barely.
You attacked me.
Yeah.
You were intimidating me. And her dude is right there.
Yeah.
And he's a whole hoe.
But apparently, as it should be in that type of community, there's surveillance, there's cameras. And so
none of it matched up.
After doing their due diligence, she got charged.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened. Hey, that was in Florida?
Was it? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was in Florida. I said, was it? It was a fucking Florida man. Been drinking.
That's gonna be good.
It's my birthday. Every time I fuck up, it's my birthday.
I got one. I call it hit and stayed. It says Florida man hit control worker with Porsche during an argument.
Whoa.
This happened in Palm Coast, Florida. A Florida man was arrested last Thursday after deputies said he allegedly hit a traffic control worker with his Porsche after arguing with him about driving near road work equipment.
Wow.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said workers were repaving the El Camino Road Parkway when a driver of a black Porsche Cayenne tried to cut through the road work by entering a single travel lane when it wasn't his turn. Okay. It says body cam showed the victim, who was directing traffic, tell deputies about his encounter with the driver, later identified as Donald Allen Stiemel. He's 76 of Ocala. He says, a little bit down the way, we have a bunch of equipment like paving equipment, and the black Porsche was trying to cut off the equipment and go around them into the oncoming lane because he didn't want to wait. It says the victim said he ran in front of the SUV to get him to stop from colliding head on with the equipment, and he said he came to a complete stop. What the fuck? And then the deputy said the worker was not seriously injured and moved out of the way, so Stemmer continued driving on to Granada, whatever. Multiple witnesses backed up the victim's account of what happened. The sheriff's office said they were able to find the guy at home. This motherfucker.
He went to the crib.
He had to take that shit.
He went to the crib.
How it is? Hold on. He's 76.
Oh, yeah.
He had to go take that shit.
His bowels was moving. His bladder loose.
Yeah.
He ain't have on his Depends. Get the fuck out my way, nigga. The fuck out my way. The light out my face.
See, the old man, he said he told the deputy he wouldn't run over someone and that the victim probably just saw that he had a nice car and tried to take advantage of the situation. And they said the deputy countered the several countered that several witnesses described the incident the same way the victim told it. So, old man lying his ass off.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna get to they got this. Whoever wrote this shit, this sucks.
Don't you hate that? Journalists just ain't what they used to be.
He should have not been hired. He got this shit all backwards and missing words and misspelled shit.
Journalists is not what they used
Lucky
to be.
I ain't trying to call his ass out, but I'm gonna call his ass out in this bullshit he got me reading. Let's see. They took him into custody, charged for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. There we go. They had a whole bunch of talking and shit.
I hate that. They were really trying to stretch out their articles. Might be more read time or some shit. My second for the man is an update also. So I said this is updates. I guess we can't. I guess we can't call it. This is not an update. It's an update, but not for our pod because it happened before we started podding. It was a school shooting in 2018.
Oh, okay. I was talking about the title of the.
Oh yeah.
No, that's updates.
Yeah, updates. Also, happy birthday, Big Kas.
I got you.
Throw that in now. But, because it's my birthday. Woo, boo, boo, boo. But, Parkland, Florida school shooter sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the 2018 massacre.
Parkland? I don't remember this one.
I remember it. It was Nicholas Cruz, 24. The gunman who carried out the Parkland school shooting has been formally sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
He was 24?
After a jury last month failed to... they failed to give him the death penalty. Disappointing and angering many of the families of the 17 people he killed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was it a certain grade?
I don't remember.
He wasn't the one that just got mad at his mom?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think that's Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking sad that we can sit here and talk about multiple fucking school shootings and get confused.
Situations, and it's like it's taken off because I remember when we was young.
The only one we had was
Columbine.
Yeah,
that was it. Nigga, there's so many of them now, bro. You can't even goddamn keep track.
No, there's too many, and they're happening it seems like all the time.
Yeah,
this shit's fucked up.
It's a dirty, dirty world. But yeah, that's that fella, man. So Nicholas Cruz, I hope they do horrible things to you in that penitentiary.
They will. They need to put him under.
Yeah.
Under the penitentiary.
Under that bitch. You got another one?
No, that was my info.
I have one.
Go ahead.
I don't have a name because they haven't released it.
Actually, I do have another Florida man.
But it's leading into...
He's a fecal.
Okay. They did not release a name. But Florida passenger attempts to smuggle a gun on a plane by stuffing it inside of a raw chicken.
Go ahead. What? I can't hold it. Fuck that. He put it in a raw fucking chicken. Is that what you said? That's what the title said, right?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Hold on.
He trying to spread disease and kill a nigga.
I deleted the whatchamacallit, but I know where I got it from. Long story short, I saw the pictures. This nigga had a raw chicken.
Yeah.
With a gun wrapped in like a bunch of plastic bags and shit.
Guts.
And he shoved it in the chicken and tried to pass it through TSA on like some...
Now to check in or to carry on?
I don't know. Agents discovered that the raw chicken had a bag. Agents discovered the raw chicken after a bag was pulled off the line. When the food item was more closely inspected, the agents discovered that a passenger had attempted to smuggle a firearm inside the chicken. It's unclear if the passenger was arrested. Look at the picture of the chicken. Look at him pulling the gun out the chicken.
Well, damn.
Yeah. This nigga tried to get a good Glock in, nigga.
He didn't even take it apart.
No. He was just wrapped in some shit shoved in the chicken.
I thought I was going to be seeing the spring, the barrel.
No, because that's what I thought too. Until I looked at the goddamn pictures. This nigga just shoved a gun up a chicken's ass. Yeah.
Had fun with it.
Yeah. Take that chicken.
Yeah, he took no type of ingenuity. He said, I'm doing this and this is how I'm doing it.
This is how it's going. Fucking idiot.
How many of his friends probably told him not to do that dumbass shit?
Bro, don't put the gun up the chicken's
We're
ass.
going to Cancun, man.
Yeah, be cool.
Be cool. You don't need that fucking gun. Just leave it at home. I roll with it everywhere, man. I'm fucking about it.
Rolls dolo from state to state.
Right. I'm the illest nigga in Nebraska, fool. Wanna go out see some bitches?
Bitch ass. Mike Love.
Yeah, that's what his name is. Oh, you think I'm retarded?
Oh, you think I'm playing? You think I'm... Who's the illest nigga in Nebraska? Is you body fool? I brought a present for my mans in the whole nine. I love that movie, man.
That's a good character.
I love that movie. Hey, man, that nigga Hype Williams never tried to make another movie.
Nah, he didn't. Not even the second Belly, right?
Mm-mm.
Which I'm glad he didn't, because whoever tried, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, nah,
I couldn't even watch it.
But they said what happened with the first one. The nigga's vision was bigger than the budget.
Of course.
And
he was a video guy back then.
And they gave that nigga a big budget. And apparently
he still wanted more.
I'm
talking about his creativity.
Bro, Nas, in his script, Nas was supposed to go to Africa. We were supposed to see that in the movie. Mm. And I mean, Nas was really supposed to go to Africa. They was going to go to Africa and film.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So and yeah, that's some big shit.
That's why if you watch Belly, like all the way up till when DMX gets with the Muslim niggas, it all seems fine. Then the last of it is rushed.
Yeah, it was.
It was rushed. It was like they just patched it together with what they had filmed.
Right.
Because niggas was like, nigga, we not giving you no more money, bro. Like, you got to figure out something with the shit you got. You done blew through $30 million.
And made well more.
Probably not, though, because it got bootlegged real hard, and then it didn't make it to movies because of political shit.
That is true. It was only in record stores for a minute.
Probably I know they made a bunch of money back, but probably took a big L, because at that point in time, I don't remember, but I believe DMX's budget was pretty high up there by now. He had been...
Yeah, he was in damn near the 20 million club, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Cause shit, he was doing all type of movies.
He had been Jet Li in it, and all that other shit. Running around with Aaliyah and shit. And,
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So then what? He come in with Nas.
And
was anybody else big in it? Oh, Method Man.
But you know, them niggas was rappers, so you know they kind of... DMX was a rapper too, but he had acting chops.
He had acting shit, yeah. But I think Method Man at that time too, didn't he?
Method Man did too, yeah, of course. Method Man had already been in How High and a bunch of other shit.
Well, I'm looking at how he, the record, what he had to pay them, you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. Shit. I'm trying to think of who else big was in Belly like that. T-Boz?
T-Boz, but I don't know if she got a bunch. I know goddamn Keisha Black Ass was my fucking favorite. I love that motherfucker. Black shiny motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
But no, not really. Buddy was a big deal down in Jamaica, but I'm pretty sure they had to pay him a bunch of money.
I forgot about Lennox.
Yeah, Lennox.
I don't remember his real name.
Yeah, Lennox. You want to romp with me? Original Don Function Color. I kill for fun.
He was a dude, man.
Yeah. He just died not that long ago.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, a car accident or some shit or something like that.
Something like that. Shit's crazy.
But I think that's it for the man.
But shit, take it back. Come back and do this.
Yeah, we're gonna take a breeze.
Melanated in the fecals. Because, like I said, I got one melanated, or two, but one of them rolls into the fecal.
Okay.
It's a bipartisan. All right, we going to break.
Going on break. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time
for Melanated Mag.
Melanated Mag.
Get some positivity in here. Even though it's gonna go dark again, but hey, it's a little bit of light in the tunnel.
Hey man, always a little bit light in the tunnel.
This one goes to Dusty Baker. He becomes the third black manager to win a World Series. So we all know the Houston Astros won.
Yeah, I thought that name sounded familiar. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it says when Dusty Baker helped the Houston Astros capture a championship on Saturday night, he became only the third black manager in NBA.
Hold on, did they win again? They won again?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't been keeping up with no sports. They won again. They won like the other night.
That's what they said.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
So they won the championship.
Damn.
Yeah, they were celebrating. Yesterday I put it on Facebook.
I ain't see it.
Yeah, it says.
I did. Slim Thug was in the parade. I was wondering what the fuck he was doing.
It says that Dusty Baker became only the third black manager in MLB history to lead a team to a championship. The 73-year-old has been chasing the title for 25 years.
And he got it?
Yeah.
Oh, shouts out to him.
So shit, he was in his 50s.
Shouts out to him. Yeah, because, by the time, the manager position is the old man's game.
Yeah.
That's after.
And he's been in it for 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same team.
Yeah, that managers, that's a coveted spot in baseball, man. Them niggas is important.
Yeah.
As far as baseball goes.
He met with the reporters before the game and answered questions about what it would mean to accomplish such a rare feat. He goes on to say, I don't think about being an African-American manager because I look in the mirror every day and know that I am. You know what I'm saying? I do know that there's certain pressure from a lot of people that are pulling for me, especially people of color, and I feel that part, and that part I do feel. I hear it every day, and so I feel that I've been chosen for this. It says when the Astros clinched the title with a 4-1 win against the Philadelphia Phillies, in Game 6, Baker also became the oldest manager to win a World Series. And, he's 73, and he has made...
he got double records.
Yeah, he's made 3 trips to the World Series as a manager. He also won the title as player with the... Oh, he also won the title as a player with the Los Angeles Dodgers back in 1981.
Okay. But I say, yeah, because usually to be a manager, you have to usually go through playing, a little bit of coaching, and then you become a manager.
That's crazy.
Shouts out to him. So he got 2. He got 2 chips.
Yeah.
But he been chasing one as a manager for 25 years.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to that man. Well, good
That's
job,
a big
buddy.
shout out.
Good job, buddy. Mine goes, I ain't even sure if I got Buddy's fucking name. I don't even think they say Dawson Beats.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Dawson Beats. Texas man is making waves in the healthcare industry, launching Golden Med Health, a 100% black-owned company that provides non-invasive surgical equipment.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's a Texas man.
He's a Texas man. God damn it. Shouts out to the love on that video.
Hell yeah.
Golden Med Health LLC also created a program that makes it affordable for students graduating straight out of college to acquire this equipment. The non-invasive surgery equipment is used for things such as hair removal, pigmentation removal, skin rejuvenation, wrinkles, also vagina tightening.
Kegels.
And muscle building machines.
That's what's up.
He has been grinding for 17 years and it's all paying off. Yeah, he's making a big name, man. He done found the plug on this shit, man. He's got it. He basically got this equipment for the low somehow.
And he's just helping people out with it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's his name again?
Dawson Beats.
Okay.
Young dude too. That's him to the right.
Light skin brother?
No. With the glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Cool.
Yeah. He been doing this. That's him in the middle, with the 3 pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. He said he been doing his thing for 17 years, trying to get it off the ground. So he can't be too young. He just black don't crack type shit.
I hate to say this in a positive light. They make him look really dark in that picture.
Don't they? With them 2 niggas behind them, them 2 light
on the side of him. Like a reverse Oreo.
Yeah. Why ain't they never made a reverse Oreo?
People would complain probably.
Facts.
They made the golden Oreo.
The golden Oreo, but it still got white cream.
You're right.
Why wouldn't they make a golden Oreo with chocolate cream?
I don't know. It's like how do you distinguish between a left and right Twix?
You don't.
Yeah.
But I was talking to a child the other day.
It was a child, not an adult.
Who was dead set on the fact that right Twix was better. That shit's really working. The nigga tried to tell me that there was a different process in making the chocolate for the right Twix and the left Twix. I said, bro, that is a commercial. He said, no, it's not. No, it's not. I was looking at this nigga. I said, what the fuck?
Tell him to go back and look at old Twix commercials before those commercials.
Well, he was like 11 years old, and this nigga was wholeheartedly trying to tell me.
He gonna go out and buy a whole bag of right Twix. He gonna come to you like, look.
With all of his motherfucking little intellect he had, he was trying to explain to me that right Twix is better than left Twix.
He said he did his homework. He understood the assignment.
I just laughed so hard to myself. I said, marketing is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Because they have figured it the fuck out.
They are getting over.
Because when I saw this shit, I was like, oh, that's funny. But I didn't realize
how it was
the impact on children.
Yeah. Because they don't think about it.
Yeah, this nigga's literally goddamn telling me that right Twix is made a completely different way.
It's a whole nother factory. Like they show you on the commercial.
Oh my God.
You got another melanator?
No, that was it, man. That's all I could find was that guy. Sidebar.
Who?
Shout out to Diddy.
P. Diddy?
P. Diddy. Puff Daddy.
Okay. What did Diddy do this time?
Billionaire.
Oh, he made it? That's what's up.
He made it.
I thought he been made it.
Nope.
Nah, he was close.
He's been very close for a long time.
He was close.
He's been putting a lot of things in, but he's officially
billionaire.
It got overshadowed, unfortunately for Diddy, because the calculations came in the same day that Kanye lost his billionaire status.
Oh, okay.
So it got kind of like pushed to the wayside through all the Kanye bullshit.
Yeah.
But Diddy's became a billionaire.
That's what's up. Shit. That's what's up.
I'm pretty sure he already is one. But
now is this net worth or is this?
This is personal.
Okay.
See, because that's why I said I'm pretty sure he's already been one.
Right.
Because of the things he owns.
Right.
But this is personal
money that he's gained.
Yeah, this is personal income. Because when you doing them business ventures and shit like that, you can't.
I think they took companies' monies.
Yeah.
You can use it at your expense.
But you can't take. And like he owns Revolt. He owns a TV station.
I didn't know that.
Revolt's Diddy's.
Okay.
He owns Revolt. Full Out too. I remember when he signed the paperwork, he like ran through Times Square, like first black-owned TV station, like on that's not on basic cable.
Okay.
Because Byron, whatever that name, Byron Allen.
Yeah.
He owns all the black shit that's not on.
Was that before Oprah?
Yes, actually it was.
Okay.
I remember that. It was before OWN. I remember that. It was before OWN.
Okay.
And he was just, he's running around yelling that shit. He owns the Ciroc. He owns
Byron Allen.
no, Diddy.
Okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
Diddy got Revolt. He owns Ciroc.
Right.
He owns De Leon, which is one of my favorite tequilas.
That's his shit.
With the big D on the bottle.
Yeah.
That's his shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's his shit. He remember we talked about it on here. It was a melanated man because his
The women.
entire staff is women.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That is right.
Yep. And he bought Sean John back. He still owns that.
Okay.
He bought
That was some nice clothes too.
digging through some shit, bro. I found out he owned a Nietzsche back in '95.
Okay.
And he bought that back.
Cool. Come
He
out
did-
with some more shit.
Yep, he just bought it back recently. It had got sold and sold and sold and sold, and he ended up buying it back from fucking Liz Claiborne.
Okay.
I haven't signed
Cause she had, cause that shit was what in Burlington and shit.
Yeah. I have insomnia, people. Sometimes I dig down rabbit holes.
Hey, we all do it. I
And
just dig down rabbit holes of other bullshit.
Yeah, and that's what I found out. So, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure his companies and shit
Yeah.
and that type
Made
of
him
net worth
Yeah.
is worth more than $1 billion, which he has full access to. But his personal worth
Everyday shits.
is $1 billion.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it
So
really
you can't
is.
get mad at that, man.
Hey man, black billionaires, man.
Hey, more power to him.
Hey, between what I guess Yeezy is not included anymore, but we got from this little thing called hip hop that they didn't give a fuck about. We got four and I can count of.
Yeah.
We got Dre, he's a billionaire.
Yeah. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's a billionaire. Rihanna's a billionaire.
No Jermaine Dupri?
No, Jermaine Dupri lightweight. He's fucked up,
Okay.
but he's not. But he's fucked up.
I just kind of put him up there. 'Cause
He's a titan.
Yeah.
But he tax problems earlier.
Oh, he was fucking around with Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
He should have left the country.
Facts. But I remember I was laughing at one thing, man. It was a famous nigga telling a story, and he was like, man, that time Wesley was supposed to be in the penitentiary, man. I saw that nigga at a party in Ireland or some shit. He was like, nigga was in the party. I was like, Wesley? He was like, shh.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, nah, Rihanna's a billionaire.
Yes, she is.
Dre,
Diddy.
and
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, and supposedly Kanye.
No, he's down, man.
Yeah.
He's down. He did what he wanted to do.
But and
He's sacrificing for a reason. I want.
And that's what I was saying about that nigga money in the first place, because they took his billionaire status, and I was like, well, how the fuck can you take somebody's billionaire status that quick? And I looked into it, and he was saying his net worth was his projected sales worth.
Okay.
So when they snatched the deals from him, he went back down to like 400. They say he lost 2.8 billion in a day.
Yeah.
And you lost 2.8 billion because it wasn't in your account. Nigga, don't tell me what you worth if you don't possess the money. I have been on this podcast for weeks, just knocking that what he was saying for weeks. Nigga, I've been throwing up air quotes and shit. Y'all can go back to videos. You can go back about 5 weeks back. And every time I said something about that nigga money, I did air quotes, nigga. He said he's worth, nigga.
He did.
Yeah.
He said it. I never said that.
I know bullshit, man.
He said
I don't know anything about that type of money,
I don't even.
but I know how people move when they possess the money as opposed to when it's coming. It's the difference between it being in your account and you waiting on that check for Friday. There's a different movement.
But remember, he's a genius.
I'm a fucking genius,
He's
thing.
a genius.
I'm a fucking genius, thing.
He's doing what he gotta do.
Give me my goddamn genius badge. I'm a fucking
No, he
genius.
said he got his school.
Nope.
They took the school.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No more school.
No more school.
That was $15,000 a month.
No more school.
Do I get my money back?
Man, you know what? You know what?
Do I get my money back?
You know what? They shouldn't.
Well, why not?
Because that school wasn't accredited.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
I thought he went and did the proper.
Nigga, it wasn't accredited and it wasn't legitimate. And they was fucking, it was more like a cult, nigga. Instead of the national anthem every morning, they sung a song to Donda, nigga.
Oh,
They
that's
sung
right.
a song
Yeah,
to this
you did
nigga
say
mama,
that.
nigga. And nigga, you should not get your money back if that's what the fuck you did with your money. And also, CPS should come and see you if that's what you did with your fucking children. I'm so sick of that nigga and his shit. Them poor motherfucking kids that play basketball for the little Donda. He had a Donda basketball shits.
Oh, for real? He had a
Nigga,
little league?
Yeah, the fucking the college shit or whatever, the AAU or the college or whatever the fuck
Okay.
it was, banned them kids from playing because of his shit. It ain't just his life. He fucked up with that bullshit, man.
That rip will go strong.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They waxing Kyrie Irving right now behind the same shit.
About that movie shit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, until more motherfuckers stand up with him, you're gonna look crazy.
But this the thing, man.
Now, I'm kind of with Kyrie, but the genius is moving a little bit too genius.
I'm not with Kyrie for the simple fact that he did not take the time to. Alright. Me not sound like a fucking dick. All the shit that's going on right now, right?
Yeah.
Is an opportunity for us to learn about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not being capitalized on.
Right.
It's being it's being Kyrie's response to the shit. All right, basically, boom. Did you hear Kyrie's response when they asked him if he was anti-Semitic?
Nah, see, I don't follow none of that shit.
Okay, Kyrie's response was, you can't be anti-Semitic if you're Semitic. Which was alluding to him saying
He's an Israelite?
that we are the original Israelites and
Right.
da 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 da.
Which would make sense.
Which I understand.
Right.
But you being a dickhead in front of all these white folks and not explaining what you're saying makes it seem like you're being anti-Semitic.
I kind of see it both ways, but I see what you're saying.
And that's why I say
Because
this is an opportunity for us to learn
Yeah.
about each other. But if motherfuckers is being assholes on both ends, you'll never.
Nah, you'll never mash.
If he'd have said, absolutely not, because if you know anything about my people, da 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 da, and just a quick hit on it.
I see what you're saying. But he's trying to play the game that they playing, except for he doesn't have the backing that they do.
Boom.
So if you got the backing, the audience is always going to look at you as the bad guy. You know what I mean?
And all he would have had to say, and on some real shit, like they maybe would have dug a little deeper.
Right.
It's impossible for me to be anti-Semitic because boom, 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 boom. If you know anything about anything, this our people are the original Israelites. We were exiled from the da 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 da. He ain't even got to go into a great depth
No.
because the thing about it is he's famous. So if he says a couple things, motherfuckers will
They're going to look it up.
just like the same way all that nigga did was like a video. But I don't think people fully understand their power
No, they don't.
when it comes to this internet shit.
They don't. Because they still feel like regular people.
But you're not.
and they don't understand that.
Yeah,
though, like
you're
you
not.
said.
You have to comprehend that you're not. They said that this fucking video, the sales have went up 500%. Amazon is charging $50 to buy the motherfucker, and 20 something to rent it, and the shit's going through the roof. And it's all because this nigga liked or shared or whatever and took it back, and then it became a big uproar.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The thing I don't think motherfuckers really understand is because, and if you're younger than me, then they really wouldn't understand it. When you're a person that's people getting paid right now literally for just being followed.
That's it.
They don't even have to have no real talent. If they manage to get a big following, which makes you your own personal TV channel.
Pretty much.
So him doing that would have been like CBS running that motherfucking commercial in the middle of Saturday night sitcoms.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You got umpteen million followers. Let's just say he got 10 million followers. I don't know how many fucking followers he has on Twitter, but let's just say he has 10 million. He's Kyrie fucking Irving. So let's just say he has 10 million followers.
Right.
Your 10 million immediately seen what you did. How many followers did they have?
Yeah, it's the rules of separation.
Yeah. You got 10 million. I might have 300,000. You might have 200,000. You might have 400. You might have, but now we branch off and that 10 million is turned into 40 fucking million.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You can literally project more shit out into the world than fucking Fox News if you're big enough. If LeBron James does something tomorrow, the entire world knows about it.
But he's not going to because
I know. He's savvy.
Yeah, well, he's scared of losing his platform.
Yeah, he's savvy and he's in fear of losing all the things that he's done.
Yeah.
He's had his
Whereas Kyrie's not, and that's kind of why I like him. You know what I mean? Not like him, but I understand what he's doing.
I respect Kyrie's stance on things.
They just need to come a lot stronger and, like you said, articulate what the fuck I'm talking about. Instead of saying...
That's one of the things that I don't appreciate about this one. Because I just personally feel like if he would have vocalized...
How he felt
and what he was actually saying, it wouldn't have went anywhere near this far.
Nope. I don't think so either, but since
but
he's being just vague about it...
Yeah. It was essentially, well, why'd you do that? Because I wanted to.
Yeah, it's like that baby that's hungry but don't know what he wants to eat. He just knows he's hungry.
Yeah. And the saddest part about this is these platforms, man, it's literally a time for us to learn about each other.
Yeah. But if you're going to start a movement correctly. Just don't one-man it. You know what I mean?
And that's why I'm not mad about what they're doing to him. Because he's choosing not to share the knowledge that he's acquired about this particular situation with anyone.
Exactly. And if nobody else understands it, then how can you have some support?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You out here by yourself now.
Yeah, you're by yourself. You know I feel like if he would have vocalized it the right way, he would have had some support.
He would have had a whole lot of support.
He might not have had the immediate backlash. Motherfuckers might have been like, in that community would have been like, well, what exactly are you saying?
Exactly. Then they go back. Then they go back and look. But majority of them already know anyway. So.
Yeah. Like this is
they still gonna placate him like he's crazy.
But yeah, facts. But still, this is the inclusion and the time the shit that I always talk about. Like right now, you know, I've always said it on here, the yelling outside of the building theory in my mind. Like the motherfuckers on the outside are yelling outside of the building and can't do anything. Kyrie had a chance to take the motherfuckers outside of the building yelling and share the message to some motherfuckers that might have listened. But instead, he just decided to
be an asshole about it.
Yeah.
And do it his own way.
And then the people, because these niggas he's fucking with are already inside the building. They don't care.
No.
And maybe you can get them to care if you.
And they probably do care, but they're not about to lose that bag.
Yeah.
Cause that's what it really comes down to.
We still a Millionaire Mag, ain't we?
Yeah.
It's being projected. Apparently, like a half a city block and 2 restaurants were shut down the other day because Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos had a meeting about putting their funds together to buy the Commanders.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with the Commanders?
Nothing.
Oh, they just want to buy them.
Just want to buy them.
All right.
But if it happens, this will completely back my theory on everything. Because remember, everyone was calling Jay-Z a coon for the NFL shit.
Yeah.
For doing the deal with the NFL for the halftime shows.
After striking it.
And,
right.
and being the person that structured the NFL shows.
Right.
And remember, my stance on this podcast was you have to get into the building to make a difference. Mm-hmm. If him and Jeff Bezos can pull this off, he'll be the first black NFL owner of a team.
You didn't know that.
And it all came from playing the game. You got to play the game.
Yeah, you do. You got to maneuver and weave. You can't just go straight to the source. You got to play the game.
Especially when you're dealing with an infrastructure that's already set up.
Exactly. Because there's already people in place where they need to be placed. And it's up to you to either be content or try to find a way up.
But my thing is, if they don't allow these 2 niggas to buy a team, y'all 100% foul.
Yeah.
They almost got a, and that's part of Jay-Z's genius. He went and got with Jeff Bezos. You can't deny, if you say no, it's 100% race influence. Because Jeff Bezos got enough to buy the entire NFL.
Right. You got a space station, don't you?
Yeah. So if me and this nigga want to buy a team, you can't say that has nothing to do with finances. Mm-hmm. It's only got to be because I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
And after that, we can't do. He almost.
Wish they come by the coast.
He's almost like, and if it really pans out, I see the vision. He's almost putting them into a corner where they can't tell them no because it's so evident that the money is so fluent that if the answer is no, it's just because you don't want a nigga on the team.
Right.
You feel me?
That makes sense.
There'd be no other reason.
That's a good thought to it. I can see that.
There'd be no other reason. If we show up, Jay-Z worth $4-5 billion. Jeff Bezos is worth $90 billion. If this is my business partner, why the fuck would you tell us no? Other than the fact that I'm black.
That'd be the only reason. That's the only reason I would see.
He's putting him in the corner.
Because ain't nobody else trying to get him, are they?
I don't think so. I ain't even know it was for fucking sale.
Shit, when you got the money, anything's for sale.
This is a fact. But I didn't even know it was a thing. Like I didn't even know it was
all the time. Niggas is buying the moon. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a motherfucker that don't even got nothing to do with the moon. So shit.
Yeah, that was some random black excellence. Diddy's a billionaire.
That's a good one.
Jay-Z trying to buy the Commanders.
So, I got a tie-in, so this is going to lead into fecal.
You say you got a what, bro?
A tie-in. Melanated and led to fecal.
Okay. I only got one fecal, so I'm going to let you do your thing.
All right, so I got a terrified teen hospitalized, after leaping out of a lift. Okay, excuse me. I don't know who wrote this shit. I'm going to read it verbatim. Terrified teen hospitalized after leaping out of lift over driver's inappropriate behavior. So is it called lift over or just lift?
Lifting. After leaping out of a lift over, they should have put a fucking, whatchamacallit there to space it out. because she leaped over his
leaping out of lift over drivers inappropriate behavior. I
and
get it.
See if they should have said because.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It says a 17-year-old. What the hell? Oh, shit, where the fuck did the article go? Anyway, so basically, a 17-year-old injuries landed her in the ER after jumping from a moving lift a few miles from her house. Her name is where the hell is her name? It just gives a lot. Oh, that's why. Never mind. It says she followed her intuition to flee the vehicle after the driver questioned her on personal matters. And it says he's asking, how many boys flirted with you?
Mm.
He said this right away. She explained that, he said, oh, you just look so good. I would date you if you weren't so young.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said this is what the driver said to her.
This is what the driver said to her?
Mm-hmm. Okay, her last name is Bowden. I don't see any first name, maybe because she's a minor, but Bowden says his topic of conversation wasn't the only unsettling clue. She says that the driver sprayed something in the air, which made her feel dizzy and warm.
This nigga hit it with the goddamn... He was some shit out the movie, nigga.
Right.
Some shit off of Taken.
This says prompted her to feel like that she was being drugged. And it said, what she's saying is that when I got in his car, it did smell like cigarettes. So when he sprayed one time, it was already like, it no longer smelled like that. But for you to keep spraying it, then roll your windows up, like I know it's not about me
locked her in.
being nervous or anything, you know what I mean? And he said, it says her spidey senses ultimately led to her jumping out of the moving car and avoid any traffic circumstances. She says, I was very scared, but then again, I was more like, I'd rather get out of the car than fall asleep in the car with this man I don't really know.
Yeah, you're going to do something to your little vagina.
Mm-hmm. She said she blacked out after opening the car door, only to remember how she was scared and crying once she hit the ground. She explained the driver did eventually turn around to check on her while pretending to be a bystander and called the police. That's fucked up. I didn't read that part. The Lyft spokesperson said that the driver's mannerisms were suspicious, while a statement from the driving company states the driver will not be able to work for them any longer, so he's banned off of Lyft.
Yeah.
They say that safety is the fundamental to Lyft and the behavior is deeply concerning. They said that we've been in touch with the rider's family to offer support, have removed the driver's access to the Lyft platform, and stand ready to assist law enforcement with any investigation. She was refunded her money for the scheduled ride, but she says the refund doesn't stop the fear of her using the app. And it's according to the police, no charges was filed. And, like I said, she made melanated because she just stood her ground and defended herself from what she thought was going to happen.
No, it's a fact.
This the picture of her face at the...
Yeah, she took a rough tumble.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And, like, it hits home for me because this is kind of what I do. So,
yeah,
it's like, you can't mess with everybody. You can't talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that sometimes you're going to pick a minor up and you're not supposed to, but sometimes people might need help.
Yeah.
Now, what I won't do is like what I seen on one of the groups where it says they sent the screenshot. It said that the person was texting them through the app saying, "Hey, I'm in school. I need someone to sign me out so I can get out."
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not doing no shit like that. If you can't freely walk to the car, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's like, it's been a couple times. One of my daughters took a Uber that like one of her aunties sent her.
Right.
And I'm like, that's how it happens.
It is how it happens.
That's how it happens, because my daughter looks like her aunt. And my aunt is, her aunt is 30. And my daughter's fucking 17.
Oh, but you don't see, well, not on Lyft you probably do, but not on Uber. You don't see who you picking up.
You don't see who you picking up. They see you.
They see me and my
But
license plate, my car.
But you don't see them.
I don't see them at all. Now, if like in that situation with your daughter getting a ride from her aunt, your daughter wouldn't be able to see the car, the license plate, or nothing.
I would, because she paid for it.
Exactly.
Because it was one time,
and she could track the ride.
Yeah, because it was one time something was going on, and I couldn't make it, and I actually kind of like halfway fell out about the shit with him, because I couldn't make it to get my daughter from work.
Right.
So I told her, I said, hey, call your grandma or your auntie, see if one of them can pick you up. If they can't, I'll find somebody that can.
Right.
But I'm out the way right now. And she hit me back and was like, my auntie will pick me up. And what happened was her auntie sent an Uber. And the Uber picked my daughter up from fucking Noblesville and brought her to the house. And when I found that out, I was actually really pissed off. Because...
why didn't y'all call me or wait?
Or like, if you... I didn't ask you to do that.
Exactly.
I asked you to pick her up.
Exactly.
And if you couldn't do it, I would have had somebody pick her up. I got people on my end that could have picked her up.
And that I trust more.
That I trust. And I just
not some fucking stranger.
Yeah.
Driving around trying to make some bucks.
Yeah, my 15-year-old daughter.
And that's what I be thinking about when, like I said, now, I understand sometimes people need help.
Yeah.
But don't send me to your kids' fucking football practice to wait for them to get done with football because you didn't want to come and get them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, bogus as fuck.
That's not help. That's you being an irresponsible parent.
That's you being, what's the word? I forgot the word they use in CPS court.
Negligence? Yeah.
Negligent, yeah.
You know what I mean? Child endangerment.
Child endangerment.
Because, we out here just trying to make money. But you got idiots like that out here fucking it up because I understand why. But still, a lot of people don't take that extra precaution.
Yeah.
It's so many people that just get right in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, are you such and such? Yeah. Well, are you going to such and such? Yeah. I'm just making sure because I don't want to get there and then you be like, oh, this ain't where I'm going. But, well, you got to get out.
Yeah, you got to get out because this is where it sent me to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Shit, I had to do some people like that the other day. Just cut this in. Motherfuckers pick them up out West Washington. This said they was going to King Ribs. This is a Sunday night. I'm looking like, okay, it is dark, but it's only 6:30. But y'all going to King Ribs? They like, yeah. I'm like, well, all right. On Keystone.
Oh.
So I take them. We get like probably a block away. They like, damn, it took forever to get here. Where are we at? I was like, y'all on the northeast side. Y'all know where y'all at? They was like, we not from here. I was like, oh, I thought y'all was from here.
Who the fuck told y'all to go to King's Ribs?
Well, that's what they were saying. They were saying that the people that they've been talking to about barbecue telling them to go to the one on Keystone and not on 16th. And so that's the one they chose.
Go to the original.
Yeah, so
it's like when Mr. Dan's had all the other spots open. Don't go to none of them other shits. Go to the one on Arlington.
That was true though.
It was facts.
But yeah, so I get all the way there, like I said, a block before, and they was like, "Oh, where's it at?" I was like, "It's right there." They looking at it, it was like, "It's not a restaurant." I said, "It's a restaurant. You just can't sit down." And it was like, well, "We gotta walk up to the window." I was like, "Yeah, you do." And I wasn't gonna ask them whether they gonna change it. I was just like, "Hey, I got to ride after y'all, so
bye.
Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do if y'all want some barbecue and get you a ride back." But other than that, shit, hell no, I wasn't about to do it. That's y'all fault. Shit, you can only be so nice. Shit, I go somewhere. I do my research. Shit, I want to see what it is. I want to see what it look like. I'm gonna Google map it.
Yeah.
And shit, did that. And, they adults, but if that was a child, I wouldn't have left a child like that though.
No, but a grown up.
Yeah.
Get on this car.
It was 4 of them. They was all right.
You get out this car.
Had the big nigga with him.
Somebody can fight.
Yeah, the big nigga.
Yeah, somebody can fight.
He sat in front.
Yeah.
I think he washed dishes though.
Oh shit! He smell like dirty dishes.
Nah, he was complaining about dishes being not done in the restaurant.
Nigga wash dishes. washes dishes. That's the thing he does.
What's your fecal, bro? And I got another one after you.
Mine goes to a Wisconsin hospice nurse.
Damn.
She was charged for allegedly cutting off a man's foot without permission.
While he was alive?
Yeah.
So she just went ahead for the old amputation. I hope he at least had gangrene. She was trying to help him out.
Here we go. According to a medical examiner, investigator, according to reports, a medical examiner contacted investigators after conducting an autopsy on the deceased 62-year-old man whose foot was not attached to his body, but was instead lying beside him. The man had been placed in a nursing home after suffering frostbite on both of his feet, which became necrotic.
Yeah.
After he fell at his home, and the heat had went out.
Damn.
Yeah, it was that cold.
Where was he at?
I don't know. We better find out. Mary Brown, 38, a nurse who was working the facility, allegedly cut the man's foot off because she told investigators she wanted to ease his suffering and give him some dignity. So he was still alive.
He must have had them black feet like in
But she cut the motherfucker off. But this is where it gets worse. This is why she's a fecal. Because right now, if we stopped, it would seem like she was
helping him out.
Here we go. Ease it to give him some dignity. Brown had no doctor's orders to conduct an amputation. Brown stated that she would have wanted the foot to be amputated if had been in the man's situation. Several other nurses allegedly said that Brown had mentioned that she planned on having the foot taxidermied. With one nurse telling investigators that Brown had mentioned her family owns a taxidermy shop. And the complaint said at least 2 nurses told the police Brown intended on making a display out of the foot with some sort of sign warning people to remember to wear boots. She was charged with 1 count of physical abuse of an elderly person and 1 count of mayhem. The cause of death for the man has not yet been determined.
Wow. That's fucked up. Damn. So why didn't she... she should have just molded the foot, then remade the foot, and then painted the foot the same color as his foot, and used that. But no, we want to chop off body parts. She was sick.
Yeah. That's what I said, because when I was reading the shit, I was like, oh, well, she's not a fecal. Because I saw the headline, and I was like, oh, phenomenal fecal. Then I was reading the shit, I was like, oh, well, she's not a fecal. She was trying to...
Yeah,
then I saw the tag. I said, oh.
Yeah, they warmed you up to it.
I said, oh, fecal it is.
That's fucked up.
She was fecal down to the socks.
She's nasty. Ugh. And she's telling people about it. Like, this is what I'm going to do.
My family on this taxidermy.
She's trying to get that, was she a nurse? Or just an assisted living person?
I don't know. But she was in the hospice. They said she was a nurse.
Okay.
That said she was a nurse.
So she's probably trying to go for a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I prevent people. I make people wear boots.
She's trash.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she is trash for that one.
Trash.
But not like this dude.
Oh.
This dude is horrible.
Okay.
Call it Family Guy. And so Florida man allegedly kills girlfriend and 3 of her relatives.
Shit.
Including 4-year-old niece.
Damn it, the fuck with the baby.
Chevelle
That's
Jordan.
where I draw the line.
Yeah. Chevelle Jordan Jones, 23, is accused of murdering his girlfriend and 3 of her family members, including her 4-year-old niece. Florida man is accused of murder, blah, blah, blah. Oh. And her family members after getting into an argument with her in their home. There's in a press conference held on Friday by Sheriff John Mina, he says that he responded to a 911 call from a resident who reported her neighbor had been shot. Upon going into the home, deputies found 3 women and a young child, all who were family members, dead from gunshot wounds to the head. The suspect, 23-year-old Chevelle Jordan Jones, was found alive at the scene with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head and was taken into surgery at a nearby hospital at the time of the press conference. And this was all done by a handgun. He says that one of the women who was killed was in a relationship with Jones. It says that after the pair got into an argument overnight, Jones started to remove his belongings from the home and then allegedly re-entered the home and began shooting. So he had to change of heart.
He thinks fuck all that.
He says that he alleges that Jones murdered the 49-year-old mother of the family and her 2 daughters, who were 29 and 28. The 29-year-old was Jones's girlfriend, and they also killed the matriarch's 4-year-old granddaughter by shooting her in the head.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. He also reportedly shot another daughter who was 20, but she survived her gunshot wounds. And it says they found 2 other kids that were 4 and 6, thankfully unharmed in the home because they hid under their blankets when the shooting started.
Wow.
So if he had seen them, he'd have got them too.
Smoked their ass too.
The 4-year-old girl found dead was the daughter of the 20-year-old woman who survived, and the other 4-year-old was her twin sister.
Wow.
It says they had never responded. Authorities had never responded to the home when the shooting took place. When asked about the status of Jordan, the sheriff said it's still too early to tell if Jordan will survive his injuries, but if he does, he will be charged with multiple counts of murder. He's 23 dating a 29-year-old.
He's an extreme freak.
Yeah, very much so, man. But that's the immaturity level of these younger guys, man. He might have been in the street or whatever, which they don't say, but he's Florida and she's 23.
Yep.
She probably found somebody to deal with that breaking her off a little bit more. And,
he put extra inch of dick in her.
He can't take it. He was trying to get his shit and go. She said that one thing probably when he left, he turned around and just got to fucking up everybody.
She said, that's why he knocked the bottom out this motherfucker. And he said, what, bitch?
No, he ain't gonna knock no more bottoms. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Shit, that's another one, man. Unless you got another one. All right.
I'm tapped out.
75, the updates and the happy birthday, Big Kas. He did it because it's his birthday.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like always, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Get ready to look out for some more shit coming. So
yeah,
it's gonna get bigger and better. Holidays is coming up, so niggas gotta take a break.
Yeah, more Florida man, more other bigger and better endeavors
after
all these holidays. Because like he just said, we got kids and shit, nigga.
Y'all gotta take care of some things.
Y'all gonna get this same couch action for a couple of months.
Until then, y'all have a good one.
See y'all another 40 man in a couple days, and another episode next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.